Welcome to HotDrama TV. From historical drama disaster to screen legend, how Liu Yuning silenced his critics and rose to stardom. Once labeled a walking disaster of historical dramas, Chinese singer-actor Liu Yuning has rewritten his destiny. Once mocked for his unconventional looks and stiff on-screen presence, Liu is now earning widespread praise for his breakout performance in Calm Lung, a drama that not only reignited his career, but reshaped public perception of what it means to be a star. In this in-depth story, we explore how Liu went from being the poster child of ridicule to a rising symbol of determination, redemption, and undeniable screen charisma. The fall. A star drowned in criticism. Just a few years ago, Liu Yuning's name was synonymous with public backlash. Though popular as a singer with the band Modern Brothers, his foray into historical dramas didn't go as planned. His debut roles in costume dramas were met with brutal scrutiny. Audiences ridiculed his appearance, accusing him of lacking the heroic aura necessary for period pieces. Critics pointed to his sharp chin, small eyes, deep laugh lines, and sometimes slouched posture. Netizens even went as far as using AI to swap out his face in scenes, a digital insult that hit deeply. For any rising actor, such criticism would be tough. But for Liu, whose fame had always come from humble beginnings, the blows felt personal. He later admitted in interviews that these attacks left a lasting scar. When people started replacing my face in dramas with AI, it wasn't just rejection. It felt like erasure, Liu once confessed. He was even voted by online polls as one of the most unfitting male faces for historical dramas in 2023. It seemed like the door to period acting had slammed shut. The turning point. Enter The Prisoner of Beauty. Then came The Prisoner of Beauty. Cast as General Wei Shao, Liu Yuning took on a role that would become his redemption arc. In The Prisoner of Beauty, he no longer appeared awkward or out of place. Instead, he embodied power, grace, and the stoic nobility expected of a military hero. From the first few episodes, viewers began to notice a transformation. Not just in his appearance, but in his confidence and performance. No longer hiding behind beauty filters or edited shots, Liu stood tall, sharp-eyed and grounded, dressed in warrior's armor. He commanded presence not just as a fictional general, but as an actor who had something to prove. Chinese entertainment portal QQ even hailed his transformation as the most successful comeback in recent costume drama history. Behind the scenes, a man who refused to give up. What most people didn't see was the preparation behind that performance. Liu reportedly worked with movement coaches to perfect his posture, facial expressions, and swordplay. He studied historical texts to better understand the demeanor of real ancient generals. He even adjusted his speech pace, vocal tone, and breathing rhythm to match the inner world of his character. He knew he had a reputation to overcome, and rather than run from it, he trained relentlessly to confront it head-on. Even his costume design was approached strategically. No more heavy makeup or overly stylized looks. In Calm Lung, Liu Yuning returned with a raw, masculine visual style, one that allowed his natural features and charisma to take center stage. And it worked. The public reacts. Praise replaces mockery. The shift in public opinion was swift and dramatic. Where Liu once trended for the wrong reasons, now he was trending for the right ones. Clips of his emotional battlefield scenes were shared widely on social media. His calm yet powerful delivery as Wei Shao struck a chord with audiences tired of pretty boy performances in historical dramas. Even fans who once criticized him now offered apologies. "I take back everything I said," one user wrote on Weibo. Liu Yuning just needed the right role to shine. His popularity skyrocketed. Streaming numbers for Calm Lung soared, and producers started circling. Within months, he was fielding offers for more high-profile roles. This time not as a gamble, but as a solid leading man. Not just an actor. The musician-turned-actor arc. Liu Yuning's story is especially compelling because of where he began. He wasn't born into a showbiz dynasty or trained in elite acting schools. His early fame came from live-streaming music on social platforms. His rise was built on grit and grassroots fandom. This background made his acting journey even more vulnerable. Every flaw, every misstep, every harsh review hit harder. because he was always playing catch-up in an industry that often favors polished pedigrees over persistence. But that's also what makes his transformation resonate so strongly today. Liu isn't just a good actor now. He's a symbol of how hard work and resilience can rewrite public narratives. The bigger picture. What Liu Yuning's story means for Chinese entertainment. Liu Yuning's comeback isn't just a personal victory. It's a wake-up call for the entire Chinese entertainment industry. For years, C-dramas have faced criticism for casting choices based purely on appearances. Many actors have been chosen for their looks, not their craft. Liu's journey reminds producers and audiences that skill, dedication, and character depth matter far more than facial symmetry. His success proves that not all stars need to be conventionally handsome, not all failures are final, and that redemption, even in the cruel world of online fandoms, is still possible. More importantly, his transformation is likely to inspire a generation of artists who feel like outsiders, who believe they don't look the part, to keep pushing, keep improving, and never let public opinion define their worth. What's next for Liu Yuning? With The Prisoner of Beauty behind him, Liu Yuning is now considered a strong contender for lead roles in upcoming major historical productions. Rumors suggest he's being courted for adaptations of wuxia novels, and even roles in patriotic war dramas. But perhaps the most exciting thing is, he's finally in control of the narrative. No longer boxed in by critics or shallow casting choices, Liu now picks his scripts more carefully, prioritizing character depth over visual dazzle. He's also continued releasing music and engaging with fans, never losing touch with the community that carried him through the hard times. In a recent fan meet, when asked what kept him going during the toughest moments, Liu simply said, "I remembered why I started. I wanted to tell stories, and I wasn't going to let judgment stop me." Final thoughts. The redemption we all needed. In a world obsessed with instant fame and fleeting perfection, Liu Yuning's story is a rare gem. It's not about being the best-looking star. It's about being the most resilient one. It's about proving that criticism is not the end, but often the beginning of something greater. For every aspiring actor, struggling artist, or person feeling crushed by public opinion, Liu's journey offers hope. And for viewers, it's a reminder that sometimes, the greatest performances come from those who've had to fight the hardest for their place on stage.